All right, day two, Chickamauga, FLW tour event. So I didn't even make a video on day one. I'm not gonna lie, probably the worst. Ended up being like one of the worst days I've ever had on tour. The fact that I was on some fish, and it just didn't work out. I can't, like, fish in the grass were gone, my sight fish were gone, everything was gone, And when you kind of make a decision like that, I kind of thought I could always go back up north and catch them at any time I wanted to. So I kind of just stayed down there, making sure, because I kind of figured I wouldn't go back there on day two. So I got home, I didn't make a video, I didn't do anything. I didn't want to. So day two started out, went back up to what I was going to do the entire time. Go up north with my popping perch and everything, and that's what I did, and it worked out. I caught some fish on it. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I weighed some fish in doing it for sure, but I kind of started flipping around, just kind of fishing the area, and as that progressed, caught some fish flipping and stuff. Ended up seeing one, like a 5-pounder in like 6 inches of water. That turned my whole day around, because I was like, man, I'd never seen any up there on beds in practice. Didn't really think you could. So I ended up catching her, or him, it was a male, and ended up started doing that and kind of just roaming around and sight fishing and flipping and doing that for the rest of the day, and ended up catching some big ones. Weighed in, I think, like the second biggest bag of the day. So it moved me from 153rd to 55th, which I moved up in the points in the race, got me a big check and everything, so it worked out. And that's just kind of been my year, like one day I've had a kind of a bad day, and then the next day just goes. I don't know if I really changed that much. It's just, sometimes you make these decisions in fishing, and I don't know what it is about my decisions, but they either have like all or nothing consequences, or like, something benefits from it really well. I don't know. This is one of those things. So, anyways, this is my day two and how it kind of panned out. That's why I was so patient with that. I got it. I figured it out. You're on that green stuff. That's why I was so patient with trying to get it out of there real easy, because I knew.
In slow motion, I just stopped it.
Really? I'm glad I set the hook. I didn't think it was a fish. Might not keep, but I was like, that was weird. I thought it was a gar. Easy keep. I almost didn't set the hook. It looked like a gar. Like I was like, man, my bait's underwater. I can do this.
All day.
All day. Oh, that's it. I tried to shake that fish off.
What's that?
Tried to shake that fish off. Around these reeds. Look at that. So that's how easy it is, apparently. It's a big old male.
Yes.
Just so you see it. Okay. Here.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Caught you in the edge.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get a good shot, okay?
That fish was that shallow.
You sat there for about 30 casts on it.
Yeah, I mean, that was quick, in my opinion. Like, I can't leave this, I can't take the stuff down there.
Yeah.
They feel protected in that. I mean, I'm doing, it's just going to take a...
Castledine, I'm impressed.
You like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Photos.
You like that? Golly.
Damn. It's worth waiting on, my man. Worth waiting on. Here we go, dude. I'm having fun.
got that thing. I know it's not, man, that's a big pull though. And I came back and got it. Where'd I stick you earlier?
Underneath and up the top.
I don't really care. I'm talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's right.
It's almost a 3.5. It's a big pull though.
You got it.
Just felt, you know, now the only one that I missed today was that. I mean, I didn't miss it, but, you know. I didn't want to get you. I thought I had one on, but if I set the hook, I was like,
you cast, and by the time it hit the water, you took 2 steps over, like you knew there was a fish.
well, dude, look at it. I mean,
You're amazing.
but I also didn't like. I was like, man, if I set the hook and miss this, I'm gonna hit you. And I was like, I don't really know. And then it goes, it did, like, cause I was like, it felt like it hit right off the bat.
Yeah.
I got like, I need